it's a bittersweet moment, I think, for a lot of fans. But I'm wondering how you're feeling, because here we are at the finish line, and I'm just wondering what kind of emotions are going through you.
Honestly, like, I'm good. And I always wanted to come to this point and arrive at this point in my career where, yeah, I'm okay with the decision I'm making and I've made. And, you know, after Tokyo, yeah, I knew I didn't want to play in Paris, but wanted to give the World Cup one more shot. And then with how the World Cup went, I was like, okay, we need to qualify for Paris. And then it's been kind of perfect, have 4 kind of send-off games. And I'm good, the team's in great hands, and I'm looking forward to vacation.
Does the body ache a little bit more? Because here's the thing, you are still playing pro.
Yeah.
You're still in great shape,
Yeah.
You still have a lot to give.
Yeah.
So what was the ultimate decision then with the national team?
I think I've always wanted to play like a year of pro. Yeah, I look forward to, you know, a year with Portland to obviously compete, try to win, but try to enjoy it. The national team is obviously a very enjoyable place to be, but it's also like the highest competitive, you know, environment. You're trying to win World Cups and Olympic gold medals. I've done all that, so I'm good.
As the Maple Leaf fills the air.
The cameras caught you after that final Jamaica game, the second, where you officially qualified for Paris, and the tears were there, and you were being consoled by teammates. Did you think that was your final game? Did you think that was it?
So up until that point, like, a decision hadn't been made, but like as that camp went on and even leading into that camp, there was definitely a part of me that was like, this is it. I hoped that there would be some sort of send-off game. You know, I've seen obviously previous teammates be recognized as they should be, and I was hoping that there would be that opportunity. I didn't know it was going to come, you know, this year. But yeah, to play a last game in Vancouver, yeah, you can't write it any better than that.
It is over. Brilliant! What a strike from one of the world's.
Let's talk about your legacy, because it's a big one, and let's start on the pitch. How do you want people to remember Christine Sinclair, the player?
I think there's someone that like gave their all. Yeah, you are gonna make me cry maybe.
I'm not trying.
No, just like someone that, yeah, proud Canadian that gave their all, and through good and bad times with the national team, just stuck with it, and yeah, just hope to, yeah, leave the game in a better place. Then obviously, hopefully, known to have won a few things as well.
Julia Grosso from Vancouver to win it for Canada!
Heading into Tokyo, we know the mantra was change the color. You did just that. And oftentimes, you know, when athletes achieve this pinnacle in their career, they reflect. And they reflect on the hard work, what it took to get there. They reflect on people who helped them along the way. Who were you thinking of when you had that gold medal wrapped around your neck?
Oh God, like everyone that helped me get there. Like, oof, teammates that built this program up from scratch that, you know, never got that opportunity that we were given in Tokyo. Definitely my family. You know, my little nieces that they just thought it was the coolest thing. And now, you know, dream of representing Canada that, you know, I didn't have that when I was little. So to see the times changing and know that this is just the beginning for this team.
It was a year ago that we sat down. You were promoting your book. Mm-hmm. And it was really the first time you've also opened up about your parents. Do you think about them a lot?
Can't. Yeah, I mean, they're the best. Like, supported me the entire way, gave up, sacrificed everything so my brother and I could live the life that we live today. And yeah, my dad stuck around to watch Rio, and then my mom, you know, got to watch Tokyo before she passed away. So yeah, I owe them a lot, and just continuing to try and make them proud.
Let's talk about your legacy off the pitch then, because you've also lent your voice for the women's fight, equal pay, equal treatment within the federation. You've also lent your voice to showing the importance for a women's domestic league on Canadian soil. How has the women's game changed when 16-year-old Christine Sinclair stepped on the pitch to 24 years later?
Holy, like I said, like I think back to the first World Cup that I played in was the US, and we finished 4th, and aside from your like crazy fans, no one cared, no one knew. And to see the game where it is now, like countries that you never would have thought become a world power and now world powers, the investment that federations are putting into their women's programs, that leagues are putting it into their professional teams, it's exciting. When I'm done playing, like I can't wait to just become a fan and watch the game and be in awe of the talent that's out there. Unfortunately, I haven't necessarily seen that growth in Canada, which, as I leave this team, scares me a little bit.
Do you plan on still being involved when it comes to that fight?
Yeah, I mean, even though I might not be on the pitch, I've always got it in me to fight to help grow the game, whether it's domestically in Canada or internationally. This game's been my life since I was 4, so I'm not just like quitting cold turkey, you know. Like, I'll still be around.